Several lives are lost or put at high risk as a result of poor and dangerous road habits such as overloading or skating on the highway. Now, how do we begin to tackle this trend as more photos of these unwholesome activities inundate our portal? Ibadan Electricity Distribution Company comes under fire as residents of communities along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, including Ibafo, GAUN, OKUN in Magboro, cry for help. These and more on Eyewitness Report. I'm Chris Elems. Power generation, transmission and distribution have continued to raise dust due to what some may describe as inefficiency in the system. The import of that drawback is that communities suffer various degrees of power losses. Laraba's photo of a non-functional hanging transformer is to draw attention to the plight of the residents of Ibafo, who haven't had power for years now in spite of its proximity to Lagos State. Same goes for residents in Magboro, OKUN, GAUN, and several other communities along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. We visited to feel the pulse of the people. Ibafo is one of the several communities along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. It is about a 20-minute drive from Lagos. Population growth in these areas increased astronomically over the years, as most people who choose to migrate from Lagos settle along this corridor for several reasons, which supposedly include ease of life. Ibafo today boasts of 5 CDCs and several CDAs, with population almost hitting 1 million people. However, for those who expected life to be easy on moving here, have had their hopes dashed, as social infrastructure has continued to elude them. For several years now, power supply has been a mirage, making living in the area hellish.
Suddenly, we discovered there's no light for the past 7 years. The light will come, a certain area will have it, some area will not have it again. Till 6 years ago now, it's completely off. They will see some people off, say when they want to vote, some people will come, climb posts, hey, they will still give us light. It now become, we don't know what the adjective to qualify it, no light.
I'm selling phone accessory and it's belong that I've been in this Ibafo, there's no light. They don't give us light. Every time they will come and visit us, they will not give us light. We know how much they spend for light, for generator light every time. Even though I'm always spending 150 a day. If I can be paying NEPA 150 for light, yeah, I think it can pay me. And the light, generator light is not a light. Small time, your battery will run down. So something like that is not good. And we are in another government. This is Ibafo. Ibafo is a OGUN state. So that is why we don't have light. And we have been shouting for this light every time, every moment. Government does not hear from us.
3 years back, I've been here struggling about to charge my phones, my accessories, you understand, my laptop. No, I do come here sometimes to fix my phone because I have to, even for fixing it, I have to pay 15 naira, which is not supposed to be. We are under OGUN state. Our government are not even working. They are not even pitying us. 5 to 4 years back, there was light, but which was a very low current, and they have a year later they took everything and everything went off.
Businesses here only survive on generator, which the cost of fueling and maintenance is high.
I'm living at Ibafo for complete 17 years. I've been here now. So in the beginning, there is light. For the past 9 years now, there is no light complete on my side and for Ibafo as a whole. From Mowe down to Mawawa, there is no light. Everybody suffer light. Everybody, there is no light. Put generator. People are packing out because of there is no power. People are packing out. People rent out from Lagos again. They go back to the Lagos extent. They didn't live in Ibafo again. And there's all the business in Ibafo paralyzed. All the community, they didn't enjoy anything from the government. And they are expecting that power is coming. People contributing. We buy the power, we buy the wire, we buy the cable, we buy the pole. We buy everything by ourselves. It's a self-development. But throughout now, up to 10 years, 9 years again, we have not seen anything yet. Other communities are enjoying light. Which years we are not enjoying light. So everything is down completely in Ibafo, and there is no business because there is nothing you can do without power and without source of light.
The people are already very dissatisfied with what they have had to put up with for almost a decade.
As a result of this epileptic power supply, there have been hindrance development in this community. People are not finding it very difficult to have their business. So we are appealing to the appropriate authority to expedite action on this matter. So I mean, as a result of this epileptic power supply, the government is even losing revenue. So, like I said, it's really hindrance the business activity in this community and this diaspora. So the new Oba elect have been working around the clock to bring the people together who have been in charge of the electricity to see that they move the community forward.
We've been really facing a lot of difficulty pertaining to the electrification project in this area. We've not been having light now for the past, say, about 7-8 years now. We've not been having lights, and we've been spending money on getting fuel to fuel our generator, diesels. So, and this thing has really affected our businesses. If you go around, you see the weathers you see around. They are not many. If we want to hide our things, we need to go and get blocks at exorbitant prices before we can hide our drinks or anything we want to use. So this thing has really been affecting us in this area.
In order to put an end to this scourge, the people say they have since constituted a committee to liaise with Ibadan Electricity Distribution Company. We had a chat with a member of the committee.
Even the CDC Ibafo, we spent over 2 million to assist the contractor by then, up to last year, to make them want to get it light by all means. Not knowing that what the contractor did by then is just a fake job. On bringing the supervisor, the people who are supervising the job, we discovered that the job did not sense on the line. That is where the community started spending money. We gave them the labor to assist them to make everything to be quick. We give them house. Even the community buy poles by themselves where they need more poles. We give them money to make sure that everything was in order. But at the end, all in vain. But by then, we have written the letter to Ibadan IBDC, Ibadan Forums, Abeokuta, and Shagam. So later, they stood by us to make sure that the light is going to be on. So it says, okay. They come from Abuja again to come and inspect what they did. They rejected it. That it's not okay. Because when they said that they have already finished, they put on the light, immediately cut off. So they come and they give them what they are going to do on it. They spend another, let's say, 3-4 months. The second batch, they did it. It's not up to the standard again. The third time, the same thing. But as of today, they have tried a lot now, because what they did last time is that they said they've already completed the job. What they give them to repair, they have done it. Even we have a committee of 10 men's committee on electrification alone. They monitoring them, work with them, give them labor, do the job, give them money, give them house. So as I'm talking now, they are still on.
While they are hopeful that their woes might soon become a thing of the past, the residents of Magboro, Okeayo, GAUN, Mowe, or further down the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway are regretting the day they decided to move into these communities. Expectation was high when some of them relocated, judging by the proximity of the area to Lagos. Those hopes are nowhere to be found as they are confronted with a twin problem of power and poor road network.
The estate, the rest, my people, we graded the road. We spent more than 10 million naira to grade the road. And we tar the road, we maintain the road. And almost every month, we contribute 10,000, 20,000 naira to make sure that, that the road is motorable. Because once it rains, you can't pass the road. Just like myself, I keep changing the alternative of my car because of the bad road.
I came into the community about 5 years ago, and obviously when I came, there was electricity. Then along the line, I learned that there was going to be construction of the road, and then they started off with the drainage system. So as a result of that, they had to move and shift some poles. And that was in 2013, and since then up till now, there has not been any form of electricity in the community. If you look at the road, it's terrible, especially when it rains. It's terrible. And then you know that the money to repair your car is another thing you have to look at. The wear and tear of the car gets bought every day. For someone like me now, I just have to repair my hub, my shock, my everything. And you get to do that probably on a monthly basis because the road is bad. It's terrible. So those basic amenities a community should have, Magboro community does not have it. And I know we have tried as much as possible to reach out to the state government to please consider this community. We need it, electricity and road.
We don't have a good road at all. From my house to main road, it's like 45 minutes. So you understand. Then the issue of the lights, I don't know what they are doing about it. Please, we are going to like if government can help us even put the road in order and the lights so that we can enjoy the area.
There are high-tension cables for electricity transmission running across the areas, yet not a single flash of light for them.
Well, regarding the power line, I understand that you can see that there are two power lines that cut across GAUN. The one on the right was actually constructed in 1976, while the one on the left was constructed in 1982. But despite these two power lines that cut across GAUN, there is no light. It's a case of water everywhere, none to drink. We have two power lines and there's no light. Not only that, I think I've been living in GAUN for the past 3 years, 3 good years. I run on generator. In fact, I'm a local government to myself. I construct the road, I generate light, I get myself water. The question is, what is the presence of government? As big as this place is, there are thousands of people living here, living in GAUN, thousands of people. No police post, not to talk of police station, no bank, no good road, no good water. Then you begin to wonder, do we really have government?
Over the times, we have been our government of ourselves. We provide the water, the electricity, which is through generators, and the roads. Currently, we have flooding over there. You see how many people were just crossing the pedestrian bridge to move over so that we can cross. I think many people have been here for over almost 10 years now from Magboro. And there is no light that people have to. There was a time, if you go now, you'll be seeing lights both left and right. People have to be saying, are you using the wire to spread cloths? And none of it forthcoming. Promising December every year. We have never had light over the years. And they are still having the same thing now. They will come in a month, they will go back again. They will say they are going to do one testing. After testing 1 time, 2 times, nothing forthcoming. We'll be expecting them every year and year. Please, anything you can do for us so that we can have a light in this environment. We are suffering seriously.
Lots of residents are already beginning to move out of the area back to Lagos with bruised ego as a result of failed infrastructure. The government of Ogun State, as well as Ibadan Electricity Distribution Company, must rise up to the occasion by providing the necessary infrastructural supports for the people of Ibafo, Magboro, GAUN, Okeayo, Mowe, Ofada, and all other communities along this axis suffering the same challenges.